Welcome to the first and only SaaS News Digest featured on LinkedIn, covering news, events, and updates that are happening in SaaS community worldwide. Our first News Digest article today comes from Forbes.com and title is The Best ISOs for Your SaaS Company. In it, the author Steve Richman points out that the importance of understanding the need to comply and be certified by the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO, saying that ISO is, quote, an independent, non-governmental international organization that develops standards that ensure the quality, safety, and efficiency of products, services, and systems, end quote. When it comes to SaaS companies, being internationally recognized by the ISO ensures your company's credibility and recognition on a global scale. With security remaining on top barrier to SaaS adoption, ISO certification could give some SaaS companies the competitive edge they need in today's market. Lynn Haber is an author of our next article covering SaaS application usage in the global SaaS and mid-markets. Lynn reports that the usage is on the rise across numerous SaaS categories, with 68% of the recently interviewed global companies adopting programs in more than 5 SaaS categories each. In addition, 80% of the correspondents expects to add applications in additional 5 to 10 SaaS categories in the next 6 months to a year. The survey information was provided by TechIsle, who projects that the largest increase in SaaS application usage to include the categories of customer service, collaboration, ERP, marketing automation, HR management, invoicing, and inventory management. According to the article, we can expect to see SaaS adoption account for $76 billion in the global SMB SaaS spend in 2021. Next, we have an article from Enterprise Times Online that shares with us how some finance teams are coping during the pandemic. 81% of the survey participants indicated that operating cash flow is the top KPI being regularly updated, and that the spending is still down across the board except for its IT and technology. 26% of the respondents are expecting most or all of their finance team to return to office, which author Steve Brooks argues is an indicator that some organizations are still finding remote work more challenging than others. 63% of correspondents cited that their reliance on documents sent to centralized office as a barrier to remote work. But this is the problem we can solve with the technology. 42% of respondents are planning to upgrade their cloud-based solutions, showing that the market growth will be supported by the finance team and their plans for the future. Our next article addresses the security challenges brought about by SaaS adoption. In this article titled Why SaaS is the Epicenter for Security Threats, author Hati Hazut outlines the importance of securing SaaS stacks just as you would do on-premise networks. Keeping track of what's going on across the entire SaaS environment is the key, and this means consistently monitoring and knowing what permissions are in use. Nati also encourages letting external experts assess your cloud identity impact and help you to find any misconfigurations or risky privileges, as well as to ensure general ecosystem security. And lastly, Nati suggests the importance of educating the SaaS users in your organization to make sure that they all fully understand who they're sharing files with and the dangers of installing third-party apps, because ultimately, the organization's data is everyone's responsibility. Our final article today says that India's SaaS revenue has hit $3.5 billion, with annual growth rate expected to reach 30%. This is the growth rate of 1.5 times faster than the global SaaS rate, with the Indian market being dominated by only 5 vendors accounting for 33% of the market share. 3/4 of the revenue quoted came from global sales, as SaaS ecosystem becomes strategically essential for world's businesses. Some of this growth rate was fueled with the launch of a national policy on software products last year that outlined many initiatives, including the Indian Software Products Registry. NASSCOM President Dibjan Ghosh wanted to make India a global SaaS hub and is quoted as saying that they are. Have bold dreams for SaaS ecosystem in India, end quote. I hope you enjoy SaaS News Digest. The SaaS News Digest belongs to all of us and provides the value to the members of our community because of you. Please click on like or insightful button, share the SaaS Digest on your LinkedIn page, and let's work together in developing this community and setting new SaaS global standards. My name is Artem Gassan. I'm the general partner at SaaS Growth Ventures, and my superpower is I fuel growth and revenue for SaaS companies. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.